we are kicking things off with a massive legal battle. Singer Dua Lipa is taking action against electronics giant Samsung, suing them for a staggering $15 million over the unauthorized use of her image. Court documents reveal that Samsung allegedly used a picture of Lipa on the packaging of their televisions without any permission whatsoever, leading to serious claims of copyright and trademark infringement.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
The details of this high-stakes lawsuit are coming in, and it gets deeper into the allegations. Lawyers for the Grammy award-winning star are claiming that Samsung refused to comply with Dua Lipa's repeated demands to stop infringing on her rights, despite the singer having built one of the most successful artist brands in the world through collaborations with major names like Chanel and Versace. We continue our coverage on the fallout from this controversy. The complaint filed in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California alleges that Samsung profited by misleading consumers into believing Dua Lipa endorsed their products, and Lipa is seeking substantial damages for this massive, ongoing commercial exploitation of her likeness. And finally, the bottom line on this huge fight. Dua Lipa is demanding $15 million to get redress for this unauthorized use of her image on TV boxes. This legal action highlights the battle between celebrity brand power and corporate marketing, and we will keep you updated on every development in this unfolding story. Singer Dua Lipa has filed a significant lawsuit against electronics giant Samsung, seeking $15 million over allegations that the company used her image without authorization. Court documents filed in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California assert that Samsung's use of her likeness constitutes willful copyright and trademark infringement, as well as a violation of her right of publicity. According to the legal filings, Samsung allegedly used a picture of Lipa on the packaging of some of its televisions without her permission. The court documents state that Samsung exploited Lipa's highly successful and recognizable brand identity to market its products, specifically by using her copyrighted image on cardboard boxes offering televisions for sale. The lawsuit claims that Lipa's face was prominently featured in a mass marketing campaign for the consumer product without her knowledge, consent, or input. The documents emphasize that Lipa did not permit this use. Lipa, known for global hits like Levitating and One Kiss, is described as a hugely successful artist whose brand has grown over the last decade through collaborations with major brands including Chanel, Versace, Yves Saint Laurent, Porsche, and Apple. The specific image at the center of the dispute was reportedly taken backstage at the Austin City Limits Festival in Austin, Texas, in 2024. The plaintiffs allege that Samsung refused to comply with Lipa's repeated demands to cease and desist from infringing on her rights. The action is framed as seeking redress for the massive, continuing, unauthorized commercial exploitation of her valuable image and likeness. The Press Association has reached out to Samsung for a statement regarding the allegations. British pop superstar Dua Lipa has initiated legal action against Samsung, demanding $15 million over the unauthorized use of her photograph on the company's television packaging. The lawsuit alleges copyright and trademark infringement, alongside unauthorized commercial use of her image on the packaging last year. According to reports from Engadget, Dua Lipa learned of the usage in June 2025 and reportedly issued repeated demands for Samsung to cease using her likeness. However, the singer's legal team claims Samsung's response was both disrespectful and callous, and the products featuring her photo continue to be sold. The core of the complaint asserts that Samsung has gained commercial advantage by creating the false impression that Dua Lipa is endorsing the company's products, despite the absence of any formal agreement. The filing cites customer posts on X as evidence, where users admitted purchasing televisions specifically because of the singer's photo on the box. The lawsuit contends that Samsung's actions undermine Dua Lipa's efforts to build a successful brand. Lawyers maintain that the copyright to the photograph, which was reportedly taken backstage at the Austin City Limits Festival in 2024, belongs exclusively to Dua Lipa. This legal challenge follows other recent legal issues involving Samsung TVs. In December, the company was among 5 TV manufacturers sued by Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton for the use of adware on its smart TVs. As of the time of this report, Samsung has not issued an official public statement regarding the new lawsuit. British singer Dua Lipa has initiated a lawsuit against Samsung Electronics in a U.S. court, alleging the company has used her image without obtaining prior consent. The complaint, filed on the 8th with the United States District Court for the Central District of California, centers on the use of a photo of Lipa on cardboard packaging for Samsung TV sets sold across the United States. Lipa, a globally recognized star known for hits like Don't Start Now and Levitating, has previously worked as a model for major brands including Puma, Yves Saint Laurent, and Versace. According to the lawsuit, Lipa never signed any agreement permitting Samsung to utilize her likeness. The complaint asserts that the TV boxes created the impression of approval, leading Samsung to profit by misleading consumers into believing there was an endorsement association with Lipa for the televisions. The legal filing accuses Samsung of copyright infringement, trademark infringement, and violation of publicity rights, seeking compensation for the company's large-scale, unauthorized commercial use of her image and likeness on the packaging. The complaint emphasizes that Lipa possesses valuable copyrights, trademarks, and publicity rights over her name, image, and likeness, including unauthorized uses by Samsung. Furthermore, the complaint claims that Lipa's legal team has repeatedly demanded that Samsung cease using her image on the boxes, but the company allegedly refused to comply. Dua Lipa is seeking damages amounting to at least $15 million in the lawsuit. In response to the proceedings, a Samsung spokesperson on the 11th told CNN that the company was unable to comment at that time regarding the ongoing legal matters. Pop sensation Dua Lipa has launched a significant legal action against electronics giant Samsung, filing a lawsuit seeking $15 million. The suit, filed in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California on Friday, alleges that Samsung improperly used her image on the packaging of its Crystal 43-inch ultra-high-definition televisions without obtaining the necessary permissions. According to Dua Lipa's attorney, Christine Lepera, Samsung utilized a copyrighted image taken backstage at the Austin City Limits Festival in Texas in 2024, claiming ownership of the photograph. Lepera stated that Samsung used a copyrighted image of Ms. Lipa without authority or license and prominently featured it on the front of boxes containing Samsung-manufactured televisions for retail sale. She further argued that this action created a false impression, asserting that the substantial revenue generated from these sales was directly linked to the misleading message that Lipa had endorsed the products when she had not. The lawsuit highlights a dispute over commercial rights, with reports indicating that Samsung reportedly disregarded legal warnings issued by Lipa's team regarding the image's usage. Lipa is seeking a minimum of $15 million in damages. In the filing, Lepera also noted that the star is highly selective in her commercial partnerships, citing previous collaborations with major brands such as Puma, Versace, and Yves Saint Laurent, alongside affiliations with Apple, Porsche, Chanel, and Nespresso. The legal action comes amid personal news concerning Dua Lipa, who is reportedly planning a wedding to actor Callum Turner following their engagement last year. Lipa has recently expressed feelings of happiness and vulnerability, sharing that she is allowing herself to experience love fully after a period of being guarded. Her recent success is underscored by her ranking on Heat magazine's annual Under 30 Rich list.